Hi, Olivia. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Hi, YouTubers. Okay. Just getting screens and things set up, and I think we're good. Good morning. I see some people joining. Cool. Happy Saturday, everybody. This morning, my plan is we're going to do what I'd like to call a building flow. So the idea of this flow will be to really, it's pretty strong and sweaty, but also fun because we're going to take a sequence. We're going to start with like a very fun and sequence, and we're just going to continue to build on it and add. So there's a lot of repetition. Hi, Bianca. A lot of repetition and challenge, and then we'll just continue to build it as we go. So you'll get a lot of repetition in the movements, and then you can sort of memorize parts of the flow, and then just know it's going to keep adding as we go. And lots of front body. We're going to open up some back bendy things. We're going to get into the hip flexors and the quads quite a bit, and really we'll work the whole body in this flow. But yeah, some fun points to sort of play with. As always, please take any modifications, amplifications, whatever you need. It's your practice. I will suggest a lot of layers and things you can add, but you absolutely don't have to take those things. So take care and honor your own body. With that, go ahead and get started in child's pose, or if that's not comfortable, just take a comfortable seat where you can start to come into your breath. So know that child's pose is always an option. And I'm just checking to see where we are. Hello, everybody. Good to see you all. Cool. And then once you find yourself on your mat, whether you're in child's pose or on your shins or even your seat, just see if you can come into your breath. And perhaps as we embark on this building flow this morning, and we think about repetition, maybe just start to think of your breath, this work that we do here on our mat, as building throughout your practice. So we start here just finding that breath, breathing in and out through the nose. And maybe as we move this morning, we build on our sequence, we can also build some length and space into the breath. The breath is your tool to guide you through the movements, to keep you in your practice, to help keep you focused, to help you embrace any challenges, to help you bring strength into your body through finding some calm. So as you're here in your child's pose, maybe take 3 more inhales and exhales. And see if you can send those inhales like just between the shoulder blades. So draw the breath in, focus on that point just between your shoulder blades, and expand the upper part of your spine. And then as you exhale, draw the breath back out of the nose and see if you can feel that space opening in the top of the spine. Maybe you begin to stretch your fingers a little more farther forward and spread them apart from that. 2 more breaths just like that. Send the inhale into that space between the shoulder blades. Really draw that upper part of your spine open, so feel it broaden. And then as you exhale, maybe make more space by crawling the fingers forward and then widening them even more on the back. And these might be really subtle changes, so don't think it has to be big movement. Take another big breath in here. See if you can fill that space between the shoulder blades. Broaden across, and then exhale, walk the fingers a little farther forward, maybe widen them away from each other even more. When you're ready, Root down through your palms. We're gonna be in tabletop pose. So finding your way there, you're on your palms and your shins, and you're feeling the mat underneath you. Your spine is nice and long, and you start to hug your pelvis gently forward. All right, so now you have a nice flat spine here. From here, we're gonna take one round of cow cat. So start to drop your belly, lift up through your heart, feel your tail and the crown of the head getting a little closer. Your whole front body is lengthening. And then as you exhale, lengthen the back body, draw the pubic bone in as you draw the chin towards the chest, round the upper part of the spine. Come back to a neutral spine on your inhale. And then as you begin to take another breath in, take your right leg back behind you up at hip height. And then walk your left fingers forward until they're ready to lift off the mat. Reaching long from left fingertips to right toes. Take a big breath in here. As you exhale, bring your elbow into your knee and find a little crunch here. As you inhale, re-extend. Exhale, bend your right knee in towards your right glute. And then reach your left hand back towards your hip. Maybe take the top of the right foot and press the foot into the hand. Open up across the chest. Take a deep breath in. Stay for the breath out. Inhale, re-extend hands and foot long. Find that long line of energy. Exhale, crunch, round in. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, bend the right knee. Sweep the left arm back. Maybe grab the top of the foot and kick the foot into the hand as you open up across the heart space. Take a breath. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, re-extend. This time, release hand and knee back down to the mat and just shimmy the hips from side to side. Find your breath here and come back through tabletop pose. And then drop your belly, lift up through your heart, lift up through your gaze. Exhale, arch, hug, round, one cow cat. Inhale, come back to a neutral spine. Pause and hold here. Hug your pelvis slightly, or your pubic bone, slightly forward so you have that nice long spine. And then take your left leg back behind you in space. And then start to walk your right fingers forward, and then maybe float them off the mat. Find that nice long line of energy. Deep breath in. Breath out, elbow to knee squeeze. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, bend the left knee, heel towards seat, right hand reaches back. Grab for the top of the foot, maybe, and start to lift up. Feel the left hip flexor and quad engaging. Feel the right shoulder. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, hug, elbow into knee. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, kick left heel to seat, reach right hand back. Maybe grab the top of the foot and start to lift up. Feel the chest expanding. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Re-extend leg and arm. And then exhale, bring elbow into knee. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, release the hand down. Hand and knee back down to the mat. Shimmy the hips from side to side. Find that little release in your low spine. Come to a neutral spine and begin to tuck your toes on the mat. Lift your knees like 2 inches and just hold. Breathing into this hovering tabletop. We're here for 3. We're here for 2. 1. Float your hips to the sky. Press into the feet. Find downward facing dog. From your down dog, once you arrive there, just allow yourself some space to explore. You can pedal out the legs, bending one or both knees. Find your breath. Once you find that shape, and you feel like you've moved around enough, find a little stillness in this shape and just breathe into it. Notice where you are. Notice where you're feeling sensation. Just breathe softly in and out through the nose. Staying present, staying focused. Take a big breath in and start to reach your right leg high to the sky. And a big breath out, you're going to bend the knee, gently stack the hip. Now I'm going to give you this option a lot. You can stay here. Or take like 2 big handprints back with your hand, and then walk your left fingers towards your left hip. Maybe you start to float the left hand off of the mat. Maybe you begin to grab for the top of the right foot. You might wobble, you might shake, you might fall out. Don't worry about it. Take another deep breath in. As you breathe out, release the left hand, release the right leg, walk your hands back out. And then hug your right knee to your left tricep, send it across the body. From here, start to kick your right heel to the left. And then I want you to drop your hip down towards the mat, the right one. Take a breath. And then as you inhale, you're going to lift your left fingers as you lift your hips back off of the mat. So now we're in a fallen triangle or fallen star. Okay, from here, we're going to come into it's almost like a skandasana at the back of the mat. So you're going to bend into your left knee, and you're going to sink your hips down towards the mat. So it's like a modified skandasana. And then I want you to walk your right foot back, and then I want you to lift your hips up, finding wild thing. Okay, we're going to do this a lot, so you'll get very familiar with it. So if it feels funky this first time, don't worry, we're coming back to it. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, release your left hand down, and I want you to step your left leg forward. You might need to walk your right toes back a little bit here. Find your breath. Step your left leg back, high plank. Okay. We're going to lower all the way down to our bellies. Bend your elbows in towards your ribs, and come on down to the mat. Now from here, take the tops of the feet down onto the mat, and then I want you to press through your palms and really draw your elbows in so you're really strong. Start to lift your knees, lift your thighs, press into the palms, and find an upward facing dog from the ground. See if you can lengthen through the front side of the body. If you still have space here, you're going to attempt to pick your right leg up off the mat and hold. We're here for 3, 2, 1. If the right leg is lifted, release it. Roll over the toes, downward facing dog, send your hips to the sky. Woo, 2 deep breaths. 1 more deep breath. As you inhale, left leg to the sky, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you're going to bend the knee, stack the hip, roll the left side body open. Now stay here or walk about 2 hand turns back. Take the right fingers and walk them towards your right hip. Maybe you start to reach the right hand up towards your left foot. You might wobble, you might shake, you might fall out. Find your breath. Maybe you're kicking the left foot into the right hand, breath in. Release hand and foot, walk the hands back out, 3-legged dog. And then bring your left knee to your right tricep, squeeze across the body, and then extend the left toes towards the right. Lower the left hip towards the mat, and then inhale, reach the right fingers high, fallen triangle, fallen star. That almost like modified skandasana to the back of the mat. So you're going to bend into your right knee and allow your left leg to go long. And then you're going to scooch the left toes back towards the right toes and lift up through the hips. Breath in. Breath out, release your right hand. And bring your right foot forward on the mat. Okay, kind of funky. Hope you guys are with me. We're going to do this a lot, so you'll get used to it. On your breath, we're going to take the right toes back behind us, high plank. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, release all the way down to the belly. Once again, untuck the toes, plant the tops of the feet. Then I want you can always take Cobra here if this is not in your practice this morning. And if it is, I want you to plant them through the tops of the feet. Lift your kneecaps, press into the palms, begin to lift the belly off the mat, find your upward facing. Extend across the heart, find length. Stay, or start to lift your left toes off of the mat. Keep lifting, lengthening, holding. 3, 2, 1. Release the left toes. Roll over the feet. Find downward facing. Taking deep breaths here. Deep breaths out here. On your inhale, knees forward between your palms. Bend into your knees and hop step or float to the top of the mat. Forward fold, release into the legs. Allow the head and neck to dangle.
Maybe take opposite elbows. Allow the hips to lift a little higher towards the sky. One more full breath here in your fold. Release the hands down as you exhale. Inhale, find a halfway lift, length, and feel the booty pressing back as the crown of the head reaches forward, spine long. Exhale, fold. Rise to stand, Urdhva Hastasana, root down, rise up, lift and lengthen. And then turn the palms to face forward. Shift your hip points gently forward. Bend the elbows, open up, cactus across your chest. Inhale, rise back up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold, release down into the legs. Halfway lift on your breath in. Plant your palms, hop, step, float, vinyasa of choice. You can take high plank to your belly, cobra or upward facing, or some other way to make your way to downward facing dog. That is where we will meet. If you need to skip the vinyasas, you're always welcome. On your next breath in, take your right leg high to the sky, and then bend into the knee, stack the hip. Stay here or walk the hands back to handprints. Maybe left hand reaches back towards the left hip or all the way up for the right foot. Take a big breath in here, and a breath out, release your left hand. Walk the hands out three-legged. Right knee, left tricep, squeeze it, and then shoot the right leg to the left. Sink your right hip down. On the inhale, lift the hips, lift the left arm. Bend into your back knee. Find that like almost a modified Skandasana. And then right leg comes back in line with the left while thin. Deep breath in. Breath out, release your left hand. Step your left foot forward. Okay, left foot to the outer part of your left hand. So the pinky side edge, find lizard. And we're gonna pause here for a moment and lower the right knee. From here, take your right hand firmly rooted into the mat, and then take your left arm and reach it high to the sky. Stay here or reach the left arm back behind you to have that space in the shoulder, and then maybe kick your right heel towards the seat. Maybe you grab the top of the left foot, or the right foot, excuse me, and breathe in as you open up across the heart space. Take a full inhale here. And as you exhale, you have the foot, gently release the right foot, left hand to the sky. Release the left arm all the way down. And then tuck your right toes, lift your right knee. Spin your right heel down, and then reach your right arm to the sky. If it's too much, you can always take your left forearm to the thigh, finding your extended side ankle. Breathing. See if you can take your gaze up over the right fingertips. Maybe right fingertips begin to reach over your right ear. Take another full inhale here. As you exhale, release your right hand down, and then begin to walk your left foot in towards midline. And we're gonna come into standing split. You're gonna reach your right toes to the sky, find your breath. If your handstand kick-ups are in your practice, take them here. If you'd like, just pause in the standing split. Keep rocking the right hip down and lengthening both legs. Your left foot rooting into the mat firmly. One more inhale. As you exhale, bend into the left knee. We're going to step the right toes back. Step the left toes back. Lower all the way down to your belly. Beautiful. Untuck the toes. And then we're going to kick both heels in towards the seat. So both heels come in. Okay. Now, you can stay here. And you can lift up. You can use the support of the hands. Or reach one hand back for your ankle or the top of the foot. And then reach the other hand back for ankle or top of the foot. And then from here, begin to kick the feet into the hands and lengthen the front side of the body. Feel the upper spine starting to, the shoulder blades coming in a little bit to make space for the heart to open. And feel your heart lifting and broadening. Take one more breath here. Release back down to your belly. Find your feet to the floor. Either press up through cobra or press into the tops of the
press into the palms, find upward facing. Exhale, you can find a chaturanga here, or straight to downward facing dog. Whatever you need to complete this flow. Take 2 breaths. Softening the body with the inhales and exhales. One more big breath. On an inhale, take your left foot high. Bend into the knees, stack the hip. Walk the hands back like 1 or 2 handprints. And then maybe the right fingers travel towards the right hip. Maybe they lift off of the mat and grab the left foot. Breathe in. Breathe out. Release the left foot if you have it. Walk the hands forward. And left knee to right tricep squeeze. Shoot the left foot to the right. Lower the left hip down as you exhale. Inhale, right hand to the sky with the hips. Bend into the left knee. The right knee, and then bring the left foot back to meet your right foot. Extend your hips up and overhead, breath in, breath out, release the right hand down, step the right toes to the outside of your right hand. Listen, right foot is forward, and if not, don't worry about it. Take a big breath in here, release the left foot, left knee down to the mat. You can stay, or begin to work the right hand towards the sky on the inhale. Release it back behind you. Maybe kick the left heel towards the seat. Maybe grab the top of the foot. Find your breath. Feeling that hip flexor, quad stretch, maybe low spine, releasing a little bit. Take an inhale breath here. If you have the foot, gently release it as you exhale. Reach the right fingers to the sky and then lower them all the way down inside of your right foot. Okay, we're going to tuck the left toes and lift the left knee. Spin the left heel down and take your right hand and reach it to your hip or the sky. Again, that left hand, sorry. Your right corner could come to rest on the thigh if you don't have the space to come all the way down. No worries. Wherever you are in this, breathing in, opening up through your left shoulder. Maybe beginning to reach your left fingers up and over your left ear. Find your breath. One more inhale. As you exhale, release both hands back down to the mat. And then we're going to walk the right foot in towards our midline and begin to lift the left toes towards the sky, standing split. Once again, if you have a handstand in your practice, you can take it. If you're just concentrating on finding more length through the backs of the legs and more strength in the belly and the top of the thighs, keep working into your standing split. See if you can really root down through the right foot and then press up with the left heel as you drop the hip down. Deep breath in. Breath out, bend your right knee, step your left toes back. Step your right toes back, high plank. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, lower down to the belly. Untuck the toes, plant the tops of the feet. And then from here, kick both heels in toward your seat, setting up for bow, second time. Again, if you need to stay with your hands rooted, that is fine. You can lift the heart here and take something that's a little bit more modified. If you're feeling it, the space for it, you can take your hands to your ankles or even the tops of the feet. And then from here, squeeze the shoulder blades a little closer. So think about broadening across your heart. And then on your inhale, kick your feet into your hands and lift. Find that soft part of your belly, holding here for 3. Holding here for 2, 1, release all the way down to the belly. Release the feet to the floor. Bring your hands in toward your ribs. Draw your elbows in. And then once again, cobra to down dog, any variation you need. Or press through the tops of the feet, lift the kneecaps, lift the thighs, press into the palms, rise up through your up dog. You can go straight to downward facing, or find a plank to chaturanga. Back to your upward facing, downward facing dog is where we need. Hips lift to the side. All right, hopefully you guys are starting to see the build here. We're gonna take one sun salutation here a little faster. So when you're ready, go ahead and start to gaze forward between your palms. bend into your knees, hop, step, float the feet to the top of the mat. Just checking in to make sure everybody's doing okay. Okay, looks like it. And once you arrive, forward fold, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold into the legs. Rise to stand, Urdhva Hastasana, root down through the feet, lift up, lengthen. Turn the palms forward, bend the elbows, find that openness across your heart space. Inhale, reach up nice and high. Exhale, forward fold, soften. Inhale, halfway lift. Vinyasa of choice, you can hop, step, float, whatever you need to make your way to downward facing dog. We'll meet there again, and we build on this flow. Okay, when you're ready, inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bend the knees, stack the hip. We've been here. Stay or walk the hands back a couple per hand turns. Maybe left hand comes underneath the hip. Maybe it reaches for the top of the right foot. Kicking into the hand, breath in. Release left hand, right foot, breath out. Maybe walk back out forward. Right knee to left tricep, squeeze. Send the right leg long. Dip the right hip down. Inhale, left arm lifts. Bend the left knee. Right foot comes back towards the left and lift your hips up, wild thing. Lower the left hand, step the left toes to the outside of your left pinky finger. Lower the back knee, and then stay or reach the left fingers high. Stay or reach them back behind you. Maybe right heel kicks in towards the seat, and maybe you grab onto the foot. Take a breath in, breath out, release the right foot. If you have it, lift your left fingers high, and then release left hand down. Tuck your right toes, lift your right knee, spin the right heel down, extended side ankle. Variation of choice, you can always bring forearm to thigh. You can reach right fingers up and overhead. Very nice, breathe in. Roll that right side body open. And then from here, we're gonna find our way into warrior two. And then from your warrior two, I want you to lift up through center, turn the toes out, heels in, goddess squat. You can cactus the arms, or you can take your arms out wide, whatever feels most comfortable. Bend into the knees, find space in the hips. Breathe in, breathe out. Come back through center, 5-pointed star, and then you're gonna turn into the right leg. So back of the mat, warrior two, bend into the knee. Take your right fingers forward, flip your palm, reverse the warrior. Draw yourself up and back, breath in, breath out. Lengthen through your right leg, and then shift your hips towards the left as you reach the right fingers forward, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Draw open through the left shoulder. Find your breath here. Stay with it. Deep inhales, deep exhales. One more breath in here. As you breathe out, we're gonna come up through center. We're gonna bend into the back knee, spin the right toes towards the sky, Skandasana to the front edge of your mat. Okay, so breathe in. This right leg is really long, the left hip is opening. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, lower the hands to the mat, come into a low lunge. From the top of the mat, low lunge, you're gonna come up into a hovering lunge, reaching the fingers forward. Find your breath here. Holding inhale, holding exhale. Rise up through crescent pose. And as you exhale, lower your hands down to the mat. Step back to plank and lower all the way down to your belly. Okay, come onto your forearms this time. So bring your forearms on the mat. Draw your elbows so that they're in, so not splaying out. Find your Sphinx pose. Begin to lift up through your heart. Broaden across your chest. And then you can stay as you are, if this feels like enough. Or take your right heel in towards your right boot, okay? And maybe turn your left fingers so that they're facing your right elbow. And then maybe you reach back with the right arm and grab for the top of the foot. And just begin to gently bring the heel towards the seat. And then see if you can square the right shoulder back. Breathing up in across the front side of the body. Holding here, deep breath in. And breath out. Begin to release the right leg long. Bring your left forearm back down to the mat in line with the right. And then from here, option, you can lower down, finding a cobra or a child's pose or a tabletop. Downward facing is where we'll meet. Or if you would like, plant the tops of the feet, lift the kneecaps, lift the thighs, lift the belly, press into the palms, upward facing. Maybe downward, or find a chaturanga, upward facing or cobra. Downward facing dog, draw our hips back to the side. Breathe. Find deep inhales and exhales, soften out. On your next breath in, it's left toes to the sky. Breathe in, breathe out, bend the knee, stack the hip, stay or walk the hands back. Stay or take that right hand underneath your hip. Maybe reach it up towards the left foot. Holding breath in, lifting up through that left knee, and releasing right hand, left foot. Walk the hands back out, make space. Left knee, right tricep. Send the left leg through, dip the left hip down. Inhale, reach the hip up, lift the right arm, bend into the right knee, find that little like surfer lunge in the back of the mat. Take your left foot in line with the right and draw the hips towards the sky while lifting. Release the right hand down, bring right foot to the outside edge of your right hand. Find the adjustments you need with the legs, and then lower your left knee. Okay. From here, you can stay or reach the right arm to the sky, open up the chest. Maybe reach it back. Maybe kick left heel towards seat and grab for the foot. Take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. If you have the foot, gently release it, reach right arm up, and then release it down to the mat. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, spin the left heel down, find your extended side angle, left fingers reaching high. Find the variation that's suitable for you in this moment. Take 2 more breaths. Roll the left side open, 1 more breath. Warrior 2 is where we meet. You're bending into that right knee. And then we're gonna come up through 5-pointed star, just for a moment, and then toes out, heels in, arms long, or elbows bent, cactus and drop the hips, holding 3. Breathing in 2, 1, rise back up through 5-pointed. Turn your left toes to face the back of the mat, bring your right heel down parallel to the front edge, warrior 2 to the back of the mat, left knee is bending. Take an inhale, stay for the exhale. Reach your left fingers forward, flip the palm, reverse the warrior, take it up and back, lengthen your left side body, and then press into the ball mound of the left foot to lengthen the leg. Reverse Trikonasana. Triangle pose, shift your hips to the right, reach your left fingers forward, and then down. They can come to shin, blocks, or if you have the space, to the mat as you reach the right fingers high. Find your breath. Holding here. Maybe opening up through the right heart even more. Inhale. As you exhale, rise up. Bend into your right knee. Bring your left toes towards the sky. Skandasana. Find your breath here. Breathing in and out softly. 1 more inhale. We're going to turn and find a low lunge at the top of the mat. So bring your fingers down. Find your low lunge. Breathe in. Hovering low lunge. Breathe out. Find your low belly over your right thigh. Inhale. Reach up, crescent pose. Lower the hands down to the mat. Step your toes back, high plank. Rock forward and lower all the way down to the belly. Okay. Find your forearms once again onto the mat. You might need to lift your heart a little bit to make space. And then find your Sphinx pose. Wrap your elbows inwards and begin to lift up through your heart. You can always stay here. This is a nice heart opener. It's a great place to be. If you want more, kick your left heel towards your seat. And then maybe take your right hand towards your left elbow And as you do that, find that base of balance and support. You can take your right or your left fingertips around your left top of foot. And then you're drawing the heel in towards the glute, or perhaps to the outside of your left hip. And then if you can, square the left shoulder back down and lift up through the heart. One more breath here. If you have your foot, gently begin to release it. Release your left forearm down. Find your Sphinx pose. And then lower all the way down to the mat. Options, work your way through cobra, tabletop, upward facing, or straight to down dog, however you need. Option I will give you for adding layers is plant the tops of your feet, lift your kneecaps, lift your thighs, press into the palms and begin to lift your heart upward facing. Breath in, maybe roll over the toes, chaturanga, breath out. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. Downward facing dog, draw your hips to the sky. Woo. Deep breath in and out. One more inhale here. One more exhale here. Gaze forward on your breath in. Bend into your knees, hop step, float your feet to the top of the mat, fold into the legs, release. Halfway lift as you arrive. Exhale, fold. Rise to stand, Urdhva Hastasana, root down through the feet, lift and lengthen. Cactus the elbows if you would like, turn the palms forward. Or this time, reach your palms together. Take your index fingers and lift them towards the ceiling. Shrug your shoulders down and away. And then as you continue to lift, think about your hip points staying forward as maybe you trace your gaze to the ceiling. Finding a little arch through the spine. Taking 3, 2, 1. Come back through center. Release the palms through heart and forward fold. Halfway lift when you arrive. Plant the palms, hop, step, float. Vinyasa of choice. Find your breath. We'll meet in downward facing dog. 2 more inhales. 2 more breaths. 2 more exhale breaths. 1 more inhale. Hold for the exhale. Right leg will reach high to the sky, so we should kind of start to know this part of the flow. Bend into the knee, stack the head. And if not, no worries. I'll keep walking through. Walk the hands back. Maybe left hand travels towards left hip. Maybe it reaches for the right toes. This never seems to get any easier. Maybe it gets harder. Breath in. Breath out. Release the foot. If you have it, walk the hands out. Right knee, left tricep. Squeeze. Send it long. Dip the right hip down. Lift up through the hips as you lift the left arm high. Bend into the left knee. Find that low circular lunge at the back of the mat. Reach your right foot back towards the left and then lift your hips high. Breath in. Left hand lowers. Left foot steps outside of your left hand. Lower the right knee down and then stay or reach your left fingers high. Stay or kick right heel to seat as you reach back with the left fingers. Maybe grab the top of the foot. Breath in. Breath out, release. Left arm can reach high and then back towards the mat. Spin the right heel down, finding your extended side angle variation of choice. Take 2 big breaths. 1 more big breath. Rise up through warrior 2. Pause for a breath in. Stay for the breath out. 5 pointed star, lift up. Heels in, toes out, goddess with arms wide or cactus for 3, 2, 1. Rise up. Warrior 2, back of your mat. So spin the left heel down, bend into the right knee and point the right toes forward. Extend the fingers, right fingers forward, flip your palm, reverse the warrior, reverse the triangle, lengthen the right leg. Shift your hips to the left, reach the right fingers forward, forward, forward until they can no longer go forward, and then they must come down. Shin, block, mat, whatever is feeling right this morning. Draw some broadness through the heart. Feel that left shoulder drawing up. Feel the left fingers pressing towards the sky. Deep breath in. Breath out. Come back up to stand. Use your core. Bend into your left knee. Bring your right heel or toes, towards the sky. We're going to turn to face our left knee, so low lunge at the top of our mat. Hover lunge. Find your belly over your left thigh. Reach your fingers forward. Take a deep breath in and a breath out. Lift up to high crescent. This time, bring your hands back by your hips. Bring your belly over your left thigh. Start to shift into the left foot. Warrior 3. Reach your right toe long. Find extension through the spine. See if you can drop the right hip in line. And then on your next exhale, soften into your left knee. So bend it. Bring the right knee in to meet it. And then round or curl all the way up to standing high raise. Drawing the right knee in towards your belly. Now we're going to reverse that. Bend into the left knee. Bring your right knee in line. Find this little curl in. Hold and inhale. Warrior 3. Press into the left leg as you extend the right leg back. 2 more times. Bend into the left knee. Bring the right knee in. Find that little curl shape. And then rise up to standing high knee raise. Maybe you kick the foot forward. Come back in. Draw the knees together. Find that little shape of a curling. And then extend the left leg as you extend the right foot. 1 more time through. Bend the left knee. Hug the right knee in. Roll all the way up to standing high knee raise. Maybe you kick that right heel through. And then as you're ready, bend the knees, bring them together, curl in. And then expand back to warrior 3. This time, stay or kick your right heel towards your right glute. Maybe grab the inside edge of the right foot with the right hand. Maybe left hand comes to left hip to heart or keep it extending forward as you kick the right foot into the hand for dancers. Breathing. Holding for 3. Woo, opening up here through the front side of the body for 2. 1, gently let go of the bind if you have it. Bend your left knee, step the right toes back, high crescent. Holding here, deep breath in. Hands down to the mat, breath out. Okay, so we're going to take some options here. You're going to take it up and back to a 3-legged dog. So your left foot is going to reach high to the sky. And then perhaps start to walk like 2 handprints back. Okay, so now you've got your shoulders over your wrists. And you can come up onto the right ball of the foot. So lift the right heel away from the mat. Now maybe you stay here, and this is enough. Can you hold for a couple breaths? And you can find a vinyasa. Maybe you start to bend your elbows in towards your ribs and lower your chin. Okay, this might be enough. Stay here, and then maybe work it through your vinyasa. Maybe bend into the right knee and kick the left heel up and find your chin. Stay on. Gandha Varandasana, and then maybe roll over the toes, find upward facing, and roll over downward facing dog. So lots of options. We found that 3-legged dog, and then we floated, walking the hands back. We floated into either part of a chin stand, half of a chin stand, maybe the full Gandha Varandasana chin stand variation, and vinyasa to downward facing. We will do it again. If it doesn't make sense, don't worry about it. It's all for practice and play. Okay. Take 2 more breaths here. Deep cleansing inhales. Deep cleansing exhales. On your inhale breath, it's left leg to the sky. Bend into the knee, stack open the hip. Walk the hand back if you're going for it. Right hand comes under the right hip. Maybe it reaches for the top of the left foot. Maybe you wobble, you shake, you fall out. Breath in. Release hand and foot. Breath out. Left knee, right tricep, squeeze. Send the left leg long. Dip the left hip. Inhale, extend right arm. Bend into the back knee. Bring your left toes to meet the right and lift your hips up high. Deep breath in. Breath out, lower the right hand, and step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Drop your back knee, the left one. Stay here or reach your right arm high.
Maybe take it back. Maybe kick the left heel towards the seat and open up across the chest. Wherever you are, one more breath. Stay for the exhale. Release the bind if you have it, reaching right hand high, and then lowering it down. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee, and then find that parallel to the back edge of the mat with your left foot. Finding side angle variation of choice. You can always take forearm to thigh. Maybe left fingers reach up and over your left ear. Take a deep inhale. Stay for the exhale. Rise up to warrior two. Take a full breath in. Breath out. Rise up, five-pointed star. Toes out, heels in, goddess of choice, cactus or long arms. 3, 2, 1, rise up. Turn your left toes to the back of the mat, bend the left knee, warrior two. Reach the left fingers forward, flip the palm, reverse. Reverse Trikonasana, lengthen your left leg. Shift the hips to the right as you reach the left fingers forward, triangle pose. Finding your depth here. Maybe it's hand to block, shin back, whatever it is. We're breathing. We're finding space. Take another inhale. As you exhale, rise up, use your core. Skandasana into the back with the front edge of your mat. So the left toes are lifting towards the ceiling, the right knee is bending. We're going to turn to face the right leg at the top of the mat. Low lunge. We're going to find a hover, reaching belly over right thigh, holding here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, high crescent pose. Exhale, hands towards hips, lean and fly, belly over right thigh. Shift the weight into the right foot, lift your left foot off of the mat, lengthen out. Holding here. You can bring hands to heart, hips, or keep them back behind you, or reach them forward. Find what's working. On your next exhale, bend into your right knee. Pull the left knee into this little ball, and then round all the way up, standing behind your grapes. As you exhale, pull the left knee back into meet the right, bend into the right knee, and then extend both legs. 2 more times, you can add that kick through if you'd like. Bend into the right knee, draw the left knee, and use your belly here. Rise up, stand behind you, raise the gaze, kick the left heel forward. Bend back in, curl it. Extend both legs long, warrior 3. 1 more full round, bend the right knee, draw the left in. Rise up, maybe kick, take it back, and bring it into the ball. Expand into your warrior 3. Stay in your warrior 3 or bend into the left knee, kick the heel towards the seat. Maybe grab for the inside edge of the left foot. You can bring right hand to hip, heart, or reach it forward as you can continue to kick that left foot into your hand. Finding more light through the front side of the body. We're here for 3. We're here for 2. 1, step back, high crescent pose, rise up. Woo, big breath in. Hands down to the mat. It's 3-legged dog, right leg to the sky. Now, you can vinyasa from here. You can let it go. Or walk the hands back a couple of handprints. Okay, so your shoulders and wrists are in one line. Come up onto the ball of the left leg. Bend your elbows until maybe the chin comes down. This might be enough. And from here, you can bring the right toes down, bring the left toes down, and find those up dogs like we've been doing. Or, you get to this space and you have more space, keeping your gaze nice and forward, lower the chin. Maybe start to bend into that left knee enough so you can give a little kick. Chin stand, Dandavardhana. Upward facing, downward facing. All right, take another breath here. Side out, let it go. Release down onto your knees for a moment and find child's pose. Stretch your fingers forward, let your hips drop back, and give yourself this time on your mat to release a little bit. You've done a lot of hard work already. Woo, building clothes are hard. You just acknowledge that. Acknowledge where you're at. Okay, just checking on everybody.
Hi guys. Lots of hellos on Insta. All right, YouTubers, you're doing great, you guys. We're almost there. All right, from your child's pose, just begin to come back, walking the fingers in towards your knees, coming back to seated on the shins for a moment, and then go ahead and draw yourself onto your seat, however you can get there, and let the legs come out nice and long, okay? So you're on your seat with your legs nice and long. And then from here, we're just gonna take a nice gentle seated twist. So some options, if you would like, you can take your right leg and bring it up and over your left thigh, and your twist can start from here. If you want, you can bring your left heel also in toward your glute. Okay, so finding your seated twist. If that leg wants to stay long this morning, that's totally fine. Mine was resisting doing much of anything. And then just let your right seat settle back down onto the mat. If it feels okay, take your right hand behind your hip and then reach your left arm up. And then either take that left elbow to the outside of your right thigh or just wrap the right forearm around the left arm, around the right shin. And then start to take your gaze up and over your right shoulder. And we're just breathing. Giving you soften the eyes. Send yourself some grace and compassion for all of that movement this morning, all of that building on flows. Just notice what's happening in the body now as you start to settle down the breath. As you start to settle down the movements. Take another inhale here. Stay for the exhale. If it feels right to you, you can come into Gomukhasana from here. So Gomukhasana, I'm just going to shift forward so you can see. I like to come up onto my hands, and I bring my right knee, so the one that was already crossing anyway, over the left, and then I start to shift my seat back. Okay? And this knee thing might look a little bit more like this. You might stick a block in there, you might have a block underneath your seat. If this is not comfortable, or you just don't simply want to take that variation, bring your left shin down, take your right leg, and bring your right knee over your left foot. Take your right foot over your left knee, spiral out. So you have this stacking of your shins and this little triangle between. So what we're getting at is that outer edge of our right hip and glute. So either way, the Gomukhasana or your fire log double pigeon shape will do the trick. Now, in either variation, whatever you've chosen to do, you can stay upright. This is a great place to be, a nice long spine and a nice rooted seat. Or you can hinge from your hips and begin to fold out over the legs. Either variation, you might be met with resistance. Just embrace it, breathe into it. Sensation is good. If it's painful in the knees, back off. If you need something with an extended bottom leg, you can always take this variation of fire log and extend your left leg out in front of you. This is not for ego. Don't feel like if you can't have the legs stacked or Gomukhasana does not feel right in your body that you're doing anything wrong. Instead, just back off of the posture and allow it to be what it needs to be today. Making progress into opening up the hips. Take care of your hips and your knees. And take care to let the ego just be gone from the practice. Find what feels good in your body and just be there. Relish in it for a moment. Give yourself this space. Take 2 more breaths here. One more big breath in here. Walk the hands back in. Bring the spine back up. Okay, we're going to uncross the legs. So bringing both feet down onto the mat. You can maybe shift the hips forward. And then rock back so that your spine is long, your shoulders are broad, and feel your chest broadening. And then take your palms and place them back behind your seat and lift your right shin and then your left, finding both. You can stay here or take your hands behind your hamstrings or take the palms reaching towards the sky. Long spine, strong bellies, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, stay or low boat. Shift your heels out long, find that low part of your spine, driving in towards the mat as you hug the belly in. Keep that broadness across the heart. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, rise up, high boat. We're gonna take this in a ladder just like we've been doing with this sequence. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise up. We're here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Low boat. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise up. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise up. High boat. Release the feet down. All right. Take the legs long. And then we're going to take this left leg or left knee and draw in. And then bring it up and over the right. Again, you can stay here to set up the twist or bring your right heel in towards the glute. Okay? And then shift this left hip down, back, or the left seat rather, back down into the mat if you can. Take your left hand back behind your hip if it's comfortable. Maybe stay or reach the right arm to the sky. Maybe hook the forearm around the left shin or the elbow, the right one, to the outside of the left thigh. You have that space. Keep your belly connected towards the thigh and then take your gaze over your left shoulder. Finding space. Maybe softening the eyes if that feels good. Lengthening the spine, broadening across the heart. See, maybe you can continuously root down through the left seat and lengthen through the spine. Take a big breath in. And as you breathe out, starting to come back to center. Set up for Gomukhasana on the left or fire log. You can stack the left knee over the right and come up onto the hands for a moment and then shift the seat back down. So if you're in Gomukhasana, you're getting that left knee to come over the right and your toes, your feet are out slightly wide and your spine stays long. You can fold here by hinging from the hips. Or you can fire log and take the fold by bringing your right shin down, left shin on top and parallel. I'm going to do both variations right to left. So fire log on the right and Gomukhasana on the left. And then wherever you are, in whatever shape you've taken, you're breathing. You're finding space. We're staying here for 3 more breaths. Working into the outer left hip and glute, just feeling it, finding the sensations. And then as you feel ready, walk your hands back in. Lifting up nice and tall if you fold it. Unravel the left leg, bring the right leg to meet it. Knees are pointing towards the sky. Coming one shin at a time, maybe taking the palms back and do fingers pointing towards the seat. And then one shin at a time, lifting through your heart, broadening across your collarbones. And then maybe it's hands to your hamstrings or reaching your palms towards the ceiling. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Low boat for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High boat 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise up for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, lift up high, boat, we're here for 5, keep going YouTubers for 4, for 3, 2, low boat for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower the feet to the floor, find what your legs long out in front of you on your seat, shimmy into a a forward fold with your legs nice and long. I'm just resetting us. I just noticed my poor Instagrammers. So a forward fold on your seat, YouTubers. Taking that however that needs to look, however that needs to feel. And just resting in that fold. Feeling strong in that fold. Long spine, length into the hamstrings. Taking 2 more full breaths. Oh gosh, having Instagram issues, guys, I'm sorry. And then as you're ready, coming back up through your seat, reach your arms up towards the sky. And then start to go all the way down to your mat, 1 vertebrae at a time, softly lowering, reaching the arms forward. And we're coming back all the way, lowering softly. And then go ahead and pull the knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a soft squeeze. And then gently rock your shins away from each other, pressing the knees out toward your shoulders. Feel your sacrum coming down towards the mat, make space. Feel your hips softening. Feel your breath softening. If you need a fuller variation of Happy Baby Balasana, you can bring your elbows to the insides of your knees. You can bring your fingertips around your big toes or the outsides of the feet, elbows inside. Or if you want to stay here in this modified variation and maybe find some more length across your spine and low back, go for it. I'm going to stay here in this modified Balasana because my hips are asking me for this, because my spine is asking for this. But take what you need. And then as you feel ready, bring your knees back in through center, release whatever shape you've been in, and then drop your feet down to the mat, heel toe them so that they're just a little wider than your hips. Knees are pointing up, and then drop your knees over to the left side. If you need to scoot your hips right to make space, you can. Walk your right arm out long and gaze over your right fingertips. Stay here with your chest nice and broad. Or begin to take your left ankle over the right thigh and just allow it to gently melt down towards the mat. So lots of layers. If you don't like staggered legs, supine twist, you can change it. You can bring both knees on top of one another or even lengthen the bottom leg. If you like the staggered variation and you need a little more, it's left heel over right thigh for an energetic nudge down. Maybe a little more openness through the quad, the hip flexor, the side body, the low spine. One more breath. If you have that left ankle over the thigh, release the foot to the mat and bring your knees through center. Shift the hips to the left as you drop your knees over to the right and gaze out over your left fingertips. Stay as you are, or maybe that right ankle comes over the left thigh and just gently help it towards the mat. Feeling the low spine releasing. Gaze and soften over your left hand. Shoulder and ear coming closer down towards the mat. Find your breath.
And then as you feel ready, release the legs. If you have that right ankle on top of the left thigh, just release gently. Windshield wiper the knees side to side a little bit, just releasing even more through the low spine. And then go ahead from here, just walk your legs out as wide as they want to go. Let your hands be nice and wide. You can rest the palms closer towards the sides, or just stay out here if that starfish variation feels good this morning. And then make some space for the back of the skull. So gently release through the shoulder blades, and then gently release through the back of the head so that you feel really spacious, so that you feel really long. Maybe you actually feel the back of the skull on the mat, and it almost feels like a gentle massage for the back of the head. And then close down the eyes. Allow them to be soft. Allow your breath to be soft. Allow your energy to shift into rest. We did a lot of rapid movements, building and repeating on a flow. We kept our brains and our bodies very active for almost an hour. So now give yourself this time to just melt into the mat and give your body some much needed rest. Finding this recovery after all the activity. Resetting ourselves. Finding more harmony in the body and the mind. And then the next is when it feels good for you. Bring your feet together to touch. Start to point your toes. So make your feet really long. And then reach your arms up and over your head and stretch your fingertips long. Feel your whole front side body rolling. And then maybe begin to soften down onto your right arm as you bend the knees and come into a little soft side body position. And then finding your way through a seat. You can use the palms to press up onto sits bones or shins, or make your way there in whatever way makes sense this morning. Root down through the shins or the sits bones, or if you're staying on your back, as always stay. If you're ready, when you're ready, hands through your heart, just to acknowledge yourself for showing up on your mat this morning, for challenging yourself and building and repeating. Getting into hopefully a nice moving meditation. Bring your hands up to your third eye to acknowledge and honor our fellow yogis for practicing with us from both near and far this morning. Thank you guys for being here. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Happy Saturday, or whatever day you might be practicing this flow with us. If you have questions, you can always reach me at Flex and Flow or at Jamie King Fit on Insta, or other ways, I'm sure. Other things, if you haven't tried our live Zoom classes, they're super fun. We have digital memberships available. You can get live and see faces and talk a little bit with us, and we get to see you, which is really lovely. And those classes are 5:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 7:30 a.m. on Mondays. And we'll probably be adding more as we get used to these formats. So stay on the lookout for that. All right. Happy Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your day, your weekends. Mwah. Love you all.